Robin Kumar,
Robin Kumar is the petitioner.
And you were given honorarium, para 4.
Yes.
Get instruction there, correct? Minister B. Parker, Council petitioner. And Mr. B. Das, then at CEC, appearing for all the respondents. Petitioner is agreed by the impugned order dated 16/3/26. Thereby, sorry, where is the recovery order?
Recovery proposal, my lord, is of 2025. That is at Annex 6, page 2021.
The agreed by the order dated 6/2025, whereby the trading allowance to the tune of rupees 3,47,526, which was paid to the petitioner for his services as a trainer, for his services for rendering training in training where? In the RTC SSB Saloni Bike, was ordered to be recovered. The earlier order for grant of the training allowance was also treated to be cancelled. So, the council petitioner submits that he was deeply recommended. He rendered his services. Thereafter, the allowance was duly sanctioned. He received his money. However, without any reason, the impugned order has been issued. Stop. He filed a representation dated 16/7/2025, which also stood rejected by order dated 16/3/2026 on the ground that some other officer was granted the same allowance, and under the rules only one officer was assigned the duties of instructor by the head office, and therefore the petitioner's claim for the same allowances stood rejected, and accordingly recovery was sought. Mr. Das, Learned CBC, submits that he has no instructions as on date. He seeks liberty to complete his instructions. Considering the submissions made, date of this issue returned in 4 weeks. Since Mr. Das represents the respondent, this is a waived extra copy to be furnished in a period of 1 week. Until further orders, recovery sought to be made from the petitioner by order dated, which orders? 11/4.
Hello.
Huh?
11/4.
No.
No, my lord. 26/25.
6/2025 shall remain staged.
Now testing the person to send the judgment.
You are serving where?
District of Kalgudi, under the sector of Kalgudi. Some petitioners.
Your appointment was by the committee or by the government? By
the, some petitioners appointed by the managing committee to sit some department, but even
managing committee, how will they give? How?
There is a judgment of this honorable court in WBC 7711/2016.
Where is the judgment?
Providing the judgment. Then, if the private of even if the private and hospital management committee is appointed the petitioner's notice, they should
give us the judgment.
I provide judgment.
All right. After a while.
After a while.
After a while.
My lord,
Yes.
there are two issues, my lord. First issue, my lord, is that the petitioner has been suspended for the second time. First time was when BP was initiated against him, he was placed under suspension under 6.2, which is again under 6.1. I'll argue on that. It's 6.2, and then charge sheet was filed in the criminal case. After charge sheet was filed, he was again placed under suspension. 2017 suspended, 19 again joined. Again, my lord, now 26 suspended. And say on the ground that charge sheet has been submitted. Now, my lord, my submission is that if a person is suspended,
Charge sheet in the criminal matter.
yes, he was
What about the departmental proceedings?
departmental. Now that is a second issue now, my lord. Second issue is that departmental proceeding, he has been found guilty of the charge number 4, only one charge. And then he was called upon to place his defense. He placed his defense, saying that you have come to a conclusion in the departmental proceeding based on such and such materials. You have never showed me those materials. That was a defense. So this charge will not be sustainable. Now again, department has initiated further inquiry. So I have challenged the further inquiry. Further inquiry cannot be permissible because that will be never ending process.
This is under disciplinary and appeal rules.
Yes. Now, my lord, the first issue, my lord, that I have been suspended for the second time. That, my lord, I have preferred an appeal under Rule 14, my lord. So, my lord, in that case, a direction can be issued, my lord, to the appellate authority to consider and dispose of within 2 weeks in that matter, my lord. And, my lord, that can be routed through the DC Sri Bhumi, my lord.
So,
Second suspension, page 66, annexure 14, my lord. Annexure
let them get their instructions here. Why the suspension is there? What is the necessity? But under the rules, it is not that they don't have the power to suspend you.
My lord, kindly come to page 66, annexure 14.
Ah.
This is the second suspension.
66.
Yes.
Is there a bar under the rules that you cannot be
No,
suspended?
my lord, I will place my argument on that only. What I am arguing is that if I was suspended under 6.2 and then subsequently reinstated, now again they cannot invoke 6.1c.
What is 6.1c?
My lord. 6.1c is where a case against him in respect of any criminal offence is under investigation, inquiry, or trial. When I was suspended for the first time, this situation already prevailed. This was the situation. There is no change in the situation. When I was suspended for the first time and subsequently I was reinstated, this situation already prevailed. There was a criminal case which was under investigation.
You are suspended, and where is the first order of
Yes,
suspension?
my lord. You have to count for. Page 32, my lord. Annexure 5, page 32. Notification dated 19 December 2017. In pursuance of the WT message dated 30/10/2017 of ADC Jorhat and pending initiation of departmental proceeding against Sri Atul Hafila Senior Sub Registrar Jorhat, he is placed under suspension by Rule 6.2 of the Assam Service Discipline and Appeal Rules, so and so, in consequence of his arrest by Dhubri Police Station on 25/10/2017. Now, my lord, if we read the second suspension order at page 66, annexure 14, dated 10/2/2026.
66.
Page 66, my lord. May I read, my lord?
Why these are numbered as 65 A, B, C, D and all that? Yes, 66.
66, my lord. Whereas it was reported by the Additional Deputy Commissioner Jorhat by W.
This is under 6.1c.
Yes.
So the provisions are clear. 6 has got two parts. One is 6.1 ABC and the other is 6.2.
6.2. My lord, my earlier suspension
Was under 6.2.
although they have mentioned 6.2, but it was under 6.1 A.
How?
Yes,
What
my
did you
I'll
say?
show, my lord. they have suspended me pending departmental proceeding.
That's what 2 says. 6. Where is the earlier suspension again?
Yes, 32.
30. This is in consequence of your arrest.
First one is 25.
No. Pending initiation of departmental proceedings, I was,
No, because in consequence of your arrest. See the last line.
my lord,
6.2 says that detained in custody on
Yes.
criminal charge.
my lord, kindly see, my lord. I was released on bail on 18 December 2017. And this order was passed on 19 December 2017. The next day I came out. And the order, they said that since departmental proceedings has been initiated, consequence to the Dhubri police station case, as such, I was placed under suspension. If we go by the wordings, then it is under 6.1. 6.1 says,
No, where is the police case referred?
it is referred in the last line, my lord, in consequence of his arrest by Dhubri police station, so and so. They are saying, by in pursuance of WT message dated so and so of ADC Jorhat and pending initiation of departmental proceeding in consequence of his arrest by Dhubri police station. That is the wording.
No, but you can't leave out the last part also. It's placed under suspension by so and so rule in consequence of his arrest. Consequence of his
Is
arrest.
placed under suspension by Rule 6.2 of the Assam Service Disciplinary Appeal Rules in consequence of his arrest by Dhubri police station, my lord. Here, my lord, in this suspension, my lord, they have mentioned about departmental proceedings. If they would have only mentioned that.
No, that. See, this is an order. This is an order passed. Was this under challenge at the relevant point in time? This suspension
Oh, my lord.
is not under
My
challenge.
lord, what I am making. Kindly come to
You are
6.1.
trying to interpret that page 32 and 66 are passed on the same
Yes.
ground.
Page 32 is 6.1a and page 66 is 6.1c. If we go by 6.1a, 6.1a says whether disciplinary proceedings against him is contemplated
Alright,
or is pending.
we'll issue notice here. Let them obtain their instructions, file their response. Just what is your prayer for today?
My lord, also I am praying, my lord, that in this regard, my lord, since I have already preferred an appeal, that appeal is there at page 73. So, my lord, they may dispose it off within 2 weeks, my lord.
Where is the appeal?
Page 73.
73. This is the appeal against the second suspension.
Yes, they may dispose it off.
Yes, Mr.
It was filed before the Chief Secretary.
No. Yes, Madam. Chief Secretary, appeal is pending. Dispose it off.
Lordship may dispose of this writ petition with the direction, Lordship, I shall communicate.
But this was filed on 27/3. Are you sure it is still pending?
Yes, my lord, pending.
Pending.
Yes.
All right. Heard counsel for the parties. This writ petition is filed with the petitioner putting a challenge to the order of suspension dated 10/2.
My lord.
10/2/2026, whereby the petitioner was placed under suspension, and also memo dated 30/03/2026. Whereby the inquiry officer and presenting officer has been appointed in respect of a departmental proceeding initiated against the writ petitioner. Petitioner has also preferred an appeal against the order of suspension, ID appeal dated 27/3/2026, which according to the petitioner is pending before the appellate authority. So the prayer before the petitioner, before this court, is that the petitioner was suspended earlier by the order dated 19 December 2017 and subsequently reinstated, and now by the order dated 10/2/2026 has been suspended again. So it is the submission, counsel for the petitioner, that both the orders dated 19 December 2017 and 10/2/2026 suspending the petitioner was issued same ground of pendency of departmental proceedings.
But can you the page 68? Why, my lord, that second suspension and other, my lord, that reopening the departmental proceeding? It is clearly stated in the, my lord, the page 68. Only limited ground, my lord, it has been.
According to the writ petitioner, that subsequent to there was earlier a proceeding held.
Yes.
The pursuant to the petitioner being placed under suspension earlier. The proceeding was, departmental proceeding was initiated, and the inquiry officers furnished his report. However, the same is now sought to be reopened by the order dated 19/3/2026.
Only limited.
On the grounds mentioned therein. So, consequently, the petitioner was again placed under suspension, and a fresh inquiry officer and presenting officers have been appointed. Stop. It is the submission of the counsel for the petitioner that the Assam Discipline Service and Appeal, Assam Services Discipline and Appeal Rules 1964 does not contemplate suspending an officer on the same ground for the same allegations twice. So, therefore submits that the action of the respondents in passing the order for a de novo inquiry is also not contemplated under the rules. Consequently, the subsequent initiation of proceedings, you are not challenging that.
I'm sorry.
Subsequent initiation of proceedings has been challenged, and we submitted that there is no procedure or rules provided under the so-and-so rules to reopen or order for a de novo inquiry once an inquiry has already been completed. So, but right now you want a disposal.
No, my lord.
Then
My lord, regarding that appeal, my lord, direction will be passed to complete it within 2 weeks. That is my prayer, my lord, before your lordship.
Lordship,
no. Then what happens is your challenge to the suspension order, we would not like to enter because it is before the appellate authority.
Yes, but second thing, my lord, that is there, my lord, that
So
de novo, my lord.
So-
Further inquiry, therefore that repetition will survive.
we are asking you that. You said that the direction be issued for disposal of the appeal. That would take care of one of your prayers.
Yes.
Right? So that prayer we would not like to adjudicate now.
Yes, my lord. Repetition will be kept pending.
All right.
Lordship,
Under such circumstances, the counsel petitioner submits that the suspension of the petitioner, as also the de novo inquiry, be interfered with, set aside, and quashed. Ms. M. Bhattacharya, Learned State Counsel, submits that as on date she has no instructions, and further that since an appeal has already been preferred by the petitioner as submitted against the order of suspension, dated 10/2/2026, and the matter is pending before the authorities. At this stage, the court may not proceed to hear challenge made by the writ petitioner in respect of the suspension order. Stop. Mr. J. Hendick, Learned Counsel for the Revenue. What is your submission, Mr. Hendick?
Lordship, my lord, that, the second, my lord, the suspended and allowed current proceedings that, my lord, on a limited ground.
He submits that
My lord, that earlier, my lord, some documents and, my lord, the witnesses have not been examined. My lord,
That
that's
will
why,
do.
my lord,
he submits that from a perusal of the show, the show cause notice issued to the petitioner in the subsequent proceeding, it is clear from the said order itself that the subsequent departmental proceeding is issued only on a limited ground, and it is not a de novo inquiry as sought to be projected by the writ petitioner, and the same is clear from the communication dated 19/3/2026. Stop. Since the department is in the process of undertaking the inquiry at this stage, no interference or suspension of the inquiry is called for. Having heard counsel for the parties, let notice issue returnable 4 weeks. MSM Bhattacharya, Learned State Counsel, appears and accepts notice on behalf of respondent 1 and 6. Mr. J. Hendick for
2, 3, 4, and 5.
3, 4, and 5. Since the respondents are represented, notices are made, the extra copies be furnished within a period of 1 week. Whereas it is submitted that the appeal preferred by the writ petitioner is pending before the court, before the Chief Secretary, before the appellate authority, namely the Chief Secretary, State Government of Assam. The department is permitted to proceed with hearing, is permitted to proceed for hearing and disposal of the same appeal stated to be preferred, if not already done, and if any such orders are passed, basic copies of the same be furnished to the writ petitioner. Stop. In the event the appeal is still pending, the authorities will expeditiously undertake to dispose of the appeal within a period of
2 weeks.
30 days. 30 days from the date of receipt of a certified copy of this order. Stop. The notice issued in the writ petition will therefore now be confined to the challenge made to this departmental proceedings subsequently initiated against the writ petitioner by order dated 3003. Subsequent
Subsequent is 19/3/2026.
19/3/2026, and the claim of the writ petitioner with regard to his pay and allowances might be listed after the returnable date.
I'm
Right.
grateful, my lord. I'm so grateful.
I think the-
Yes.
Well, in this case, the teacher completed her postgraduate course in Fakhruddin Ali Ahmed Medical College.
You have
Yeah.
signed a bond.
Well, yes, I
Oh.
signed this bond, but there is a provision to realize the matter by instituting a civil suit. That is absolutely fine.
What is your prayer?
This may be the only principle who will serve my purpose.
Why should we?
Because look, there is a
You are a doctor, you're a qualified doctor, you have signed a memo, you signed a deed. And what is the ground for non-performance? Personal difficulty. In a country of millions people clamoring and screaming for doctors, you're a qualified MD and you don't want to serve. And you are coming to the court saying that these orders should be quashed. What is this? You had signed this deed knowing fully well what you are entering into. You had successfully cleared your completed your MD in the state quota.
There is a clause, the agreement clause,
Uh,
that the authority concerned may issue a civil suit for realization of the money.
if they want to, they will do so.
Realization of money. If they file this suit, then I can make my pay.
It's up to you. You point out before the authorities that if you want to recover, go and file a suit. But how can there be a mandamus to say that unless you say that this is not your signature, this clause was not there when you signed it, something of that nature. But is it a ground to issue a writ that you refuse to serve?
My resignation has not been accepted. My resignation has not been accepted.
Exactly. Because you are required to give the money. Your
Right.
resignation has not been accepted because of the clauses of this
The
particular
agreement clause.
agreement clause.
Just
You had
why-
entered into
why
this-
it is stated that they can shed a money suit for realization.
Maybe, but
So they want to realize this money. They can
but this is taking undue advantage of the system. You are given a seat under the state quota. You completed. You agreed. You signed the agreement saying I'll pay this amount if I don't want to offer my services. Now, when the time comes, you take a technical legal objection to say that no, you can recover only by filing a money suit. And you are coming to the court seeking a mandamus to the health department that go and recover by filing a money suit. This is not a commercial contract. You are supposed to render service. How many persons as qualified as you are available if you calculate the ratio vis-a-vis the population, rural population?
medical science. Well, medical science.
There may be, but
medical college. But
the grounds which you are giving are not germane. I can understand that, yes, you have been selected for higher training in some other institute, or you have been given higher responsibilities, but the state is not releasing. Your grounds are on absolutely personal grounds. They're absolutely personal grounds.
There is a clause.
Then beyond that, I don't want to say because the grounds are.
That is at page 16,
the
clause
grounds-
5.
Huh?
Page 16 at clause 5.
See what you
In
stated.
case of failure,
You see what you stated at para 8, page 5. See? Is this a ground for not rendering your services? Your child is 2 years old now. And you are entitled to all the leaves available. Maternity, child care, everything is available to you. Think about it. Take your instructions. This is not a case where we want Mr. Dasgupta to address us. Matter be listed after 1 week. enabling Mr. Dasgupta to complete his instructions. in this. Judgment, judgment.
Paragraph 23 of this judgment was
Paragraph 23. Yes. Now, have you made the hospital management a party?
Yes.
Who appears for them? 13. Respondent 13.
Respondent number 8, respondent number 11 and 13.
Who appears for them?
Does not.
It should be heard and a counsel for the party should discuss. The state is not accepting on behalf of the respondents, madam.
I respond to
No, the hospital management, you're not appearing. Heard and counsel for parties, issue notice written in 4 weeks. MSB Bora appears on behalf of respondent number 1, 3.
No, only 3 lots.
Only 3, not 1.
Which is not.
Then who's for finance? Anyone for finance? MS. Mr. H. Alia appears for respondent number 2. MSB Bora for respondent number 1, 5, 6, 7, then 9,
9 also.
10, 12. Therefore, on these respondents represented by the respective counsel stand waived. However, extra copies be furnished within a period of 1 week from today. Steps on respondent number
8, 11 and 13.
8, 11 and 13 be undertaken by speed post within 1 week from today. Respondents will examine the matter and apprise the court whether the submission of the counsel for the petitioner that the matter stands covered in terms of the judgment and order dated 10/11/2022 passed in WP 7711 of 2016, placed after return of date.
Like,
Yes.
Yeah, please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, on last occasion, Your Lordship directed PJC to.
Yes, I have received instruction.
What instruction? What have they stated?
Within 8 weeks, the order will be implemented by the authority.
Within 8 weeks. Why were you waiting without implementing the order? When have they stated that they will comply with the order?
Second page, let's see.
You have a copy?
Yes, next.
No, my lord.
Show it to the council. If you agree, then we'll close it. See the second page.
It's way too long, my lord, the time. Because my lord, I've been suffering for the last 30 years, my lord.
You
Yet my-
can't wait for another 4 weeks. What is this time they wanted? 8 weeks. All right. We'll close it, directing them to comply. And we'll not close it. We'll direct them to comply and get the matter listed after 8 weeks.
Sure, my lord.
They want 8 weeks to comply the order. If they can comply within 8 weeks, good. But,
Notice have to go, Lordship.
why?
Yes, then my name may be known, Lordship.
I heard
Am I-
Mr. A.K. Gugoi, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, MSS Porwal Learned Counsel, CGC, appears for respondent number 1234 on the request made by the court. Stop. On the last date, the learned CGC was permitted time to obtain her instructions. She has obtained the instructions and placed it before the court. The Air Force authorities have communicated to the learned counsel that the competent authority has accorded in principle sanction / approval, implement the order passed in, what is the case number?
OA 30 of 2019.
OA
30.
30 of 2019 by the Armed Forces Tribunal in favor of the writ petitioner. Stop. And they have requested for 8 weeks, a further period of 8 weeks to implement the order. Stop. Copy of the instructions have been placed before the court. Under such circumstances, let notice issue, returnable after 4 weeks, since MSS Purva appears for the respondents. Notices are waived, however, extra copies be furnished within a period of 1 week from today. Matter be listed again after 6 weeks.
8 weeks.
6, let us see. What steps have they taken?
Like,
Let me give up. And before your lordship against the including order at page 28, annexure 5, order dated 19/5/2026, by which I have been transferred from Sikri Revenue Circle to Majbat Revenue Circle at Dalguri.
Yes.
Page 28, lordship. In pursuance of the Honorable Gauhati High Court, this is important. In pursuance of the Honorable Gauhati High Court order number in WPC 1228/2026, dated 5/5/26, that should have been 4/5/2026, as per letter of Secretary so-and-so, etc., dated 7/3/2026, Joint Secretary, right letter number, it is 14/5/23, C. Wari LM of Majbat Revenue Circle of District Udalguri is hereby reverted back to Sikri Revenue Circle of District Chirang, and stay of Birsan Deoman, that is the petitioner lordship, LM of Sidli Revenue Circle by letter dated 26/2/26, stand cancelled. As above, Sri Birsan Deomari LM of Sidli Revenue Circle is directed to join Majbat Revenue Circle as per this official order dated 13/2/2024. This order will come into force. Now, lordship, your lordship comes to page 24 and operative portion at order dated 4/5/26, passed by your lordship. Paragraph 2 at page 26, lordship. Page 26, lordship.
26.
Lordship. Lordship's order
Hmm.
of 4/5/2026. On instruction, the Learned Standing Council for BTC has informed court that by communication dated 2/5/26, the transfer approval order by numbers also dated 23/2/26, which is referred to in the in transfer order dated 24/2/26 has been cancelled. It is submitted that since the approval order has been cancelled, the subsequent transfer order will not have no effect on the petition. In view of the submission made by the Learned Standing Council BTC that the approval of the transfer order by communication number so and so dated 23/2/26 have been cancelled, it is necessarily follows the Indian order dated 24/2/26 will have no effect so far as the petitioner is concerned. Now this is important process. The BTC authorities will take steps to ensure that the petitioner is permitted to revert it back or retain as at his earlier place of posting prior to issuance of this order. Dated 24/2/26. There is no such direction that I should be transferred back to Masbat Lordship. I have been transferred.
No, but where will the petitioner here be
He is not
accommodated?
the respondent number 8, the petitioner in WPC number so in 1228 was not transferred against my post, Lordship. It was against. It was transferred against Lordship. Against Newton Nurjan. Against Newton Nurjan. Not against me, though. And Lordship, if your Lordship comes to page 19, that my transfer order was stayed. Earlier transfer order.
By which writ petition? Was
No.
stayed by the orders.
By the order.
Ah.
At page 19, Lordship. In pursuance to the BTC.
What is the effect of the order at page 19?
It was stayed and subsequently by impin order.
Where were you posted on the date when this order was passed?
That on page 19, Lordship. In Sidley Revenue Circle.
Sidley.
Sidley.
So you are still in Sidley.
Yes, Lord.
Then where was the petitioner?
Petitioner was in the respondent number 8 was in Masbat Revenue Circle.
So he was transferred to Sidley.
He was reverted back to Sidley.
Yes.
They have stated that in pursuance to the Honorable Gauhati.
You are on caveat.
My lord,
You are on caveat.
my lord, I am the petitioner, my lord, in the
Lordship,
earlier lord.
May I submit one thing, Lordship? My father is a paralytic patient. I have
Wait. Let us first have the caveat. Mr. K. Sinha, Learned Counsel petitioner, appears on caveat. We have a respondent. Before caveat discharge. Yes.
Lordship.
Now you are transferred back to
Back to Masbat Revenue Circle. At Udalguri.
yes, BTC. Why this confusion?
My lord, let me clear all this confusion.
Lordship, if your Lordship permits me, my father is a paralytic patient. He has undergone bone marrow surgery in 2023 and till now he is in bedridden, Lordship. My mother expired in April 2023. I am the only son who is to look after my father, Lordship.
Is there any rule that such cases should be
That is
mandatorily be given benefit? There is no rule. You're not challenging the rules. You're not seeking orders that the
Sympathetic
government
ground.
should have a notification that these cases should be considered.
Lordship, there is a sympathetic ground.
Sympathy, why don't you seek from your employer?
Lordship, I have filed a representation on 5th of February 2026 explaining that
All right.
my mother is a
Yes.
cancer patient.
My lord, this writ petition is, my lord, not maintainable because he is suppressing material fact. Now I'll clear all these things, my lord.
Yes.
My lord, may kindly see, this is the approval order, my lord, 5th of January 2026, my lord. First copy, my lord. My lord, by this approval order, my lord, this serial number 4, Bison Doimari. My lord, he was transferred from Sidley to Masbat Revenue Circle. And in his place, my lord, this serial number 3, my lord, Newton Nursery from Masbat to Sidley. By this, my lord, approval dated.
Who's the now respondent? You are appearing on whose behalf?
My lord, respondent number 4 here in the present petition.
Respondent 4's name is?
My lord, Mitisa Wari, sorry, my lord, 8, my lord. Mitisa Wari.
Okay.
Now, my lord, by this approval letter, this petitioner, present petitioner has been transferred from Sydney.
What is the name of the present petitioner?
My lord, Bilson Doimari.
All right.
Then, my lord, this annexer 1 in his writ petition, my lord, in the present paragraphs, page 17, my lord, kindly see. Page 17 of this petition, my lord, present petition. So, on the basis of this 5th of January, my lord, 2026 approval, my lord, this present petitioner, my lord, serial number 4, has been transferred on 13th February 2026. Then, my lord, come to my lord, this document, my lord, I have submitted, my lord. Second document, my lord. This is also issued by the circle officers. This is of 13th of February, my lord, same day of transfer. The present petitioner has been released from the service, my lord, from the Sydney Revenue Circle. But he didn't join. Then, my lord, kindly come to third page, my lord, third document, my lord. This is again issued on 19th of February. So here, my lord, the circle officer directed the petitioner to hand over his charge to the respondent number 8, my lord.
No, in respect of 2 lots.
Yes. So he was directed to hand over his charge to Mitisa Wari by 19. So even in this case also he did not follow the order. Then, in the meanwhile, he somehow managed. Then let me finish my case. Then, my lord, kindly come to page next page, my lord, 24th of February 2026. So 24th of February 2026, this director, my lord, issued an order modifying the earlier order. That means his transfer order, saying that in partial modification of earlier order, that 13/2/26. 13/2 is the order of transfer of the petitioner, present petitioner. In pursuance to BTC approval dated 23/2/26, the following Lat Mandal. That means, my lord, Mitisa Wari.
That is you.
Yes. He has been transferred in his place without citing any reason. Then I can be before this honorable court by filing this writ petition, my lord, at the earlier writ petition, challenging this order. Then in the meanwhile, during pendency of the writ petition, my lord, this order has been passed by the BTC. Last page, my lord. Order dated 2nd of May 26. So this order has been passed by the secretary, my lord, during pendency of my writ petition by the secretary BTC, saying that they withdraw, they revoke my transfer order. Lordship may kindly come to para second. It may be noted that Boruland Territorial Council has approved the cancellation of the order mentioned under reference 4 and 5. This reference 4 and 5 is my transfer order. 4 and 5, along with any subsequent orders issued on the basis of those reference, and has directed that the order under reference 6, Your Honor, 6 is the order which is issued against him earlier my transfer. This is 5/1/26. This is the, my lord, approval order for transfer of the present petitioner. So it has been directed that the order under reference 6 be followed in accordance with the instruction by reference 1. In this regard, you are requested to submit a status report indicating whether the order under reference so and so has been complied or not. So on the basis of this order, my lord, my writ petition has been closed. My lord, that is in order in annexer 4 of his writ petition, my lord.
Yes.
So here it is said, my lord, in page 26, my lord, para 2. Para 2, my lord. On instruction, the Learned Standing Council for the BTC has informed the court by the order communication number dated 2/5/26. The transfer approval of so and so 23/2/26, which is referred to in the impugned transfer order dated 24/2/26, has been cancelled. It is submitted that since the approval order has been cancelled, the subsequent transfer order will have no effect on the petitioner. In view of the submission made by the Learned Standing Council BTC that the approval of transfer order dated so and so has been cancelled, it is necessary for that impugned order dated so and so will have no effect insofar as the writ petition is concerned. That the BTC authority will take steps for ensure that the petitioner is permitted to revert back to the or retain at his earlier place of posting prior to issuance of the order dated 24/2/26. So, my lord, on the basis of this order, now BTC authority, my lord, issued the order which is now impugned in this writ petition. Now, in this order, my lord, kindly page 26, my lord, of the present writ petition.
Yes.
My lord, the first part of the order is a compliance of the Honorable High Court order regarding my transfer. And the second part is, my lord,
Which order you're referring?
my lord, page 28, annexure
20.
5 of his writ petition, ma'am.
28.
28. That means the impugn order, my lord.
Yes.
So, my lord, this impugn order, the first part of the impugn order is the compliance of the order passed by this Honorable Court.
What is the distance between Sidley and Masbat?
Around
Yes, BTC get instructions. Tell us.
and my lord, they didn't, my lord, challenge this order, my lord, by which, my lord, their transfer has been, my lord, given effect.
I've challenged the impugn order, lordship.
No, my lord, impugn order has been passed, my lord, as per the order dated, my lord, 2nd of May 26.
And what is
Because,
the
my lord, the second part of the impugn order is in compliance of this order dated 2/5/26, my lord.
Your original order is of 13,
Yes,
13-2.
13/2.
That is not under challenge.
It is not under challenge. He is not
when?
challenge. In his earlier petition.
Huh?
He has not challenged in his earlier
No,
petition.
you are also there.
Yes.
13/2 is his order, my lord.
13-2 shows that you are transferred from Sidley to Masbat.
Yes. There, after 26, at page 19, 26 February 26, it was stayed. The transfer order was stayed.
Huh?
Transfer order was stayed at page 19.
Page 19.
Yes, lordship. At page 19, order dated 26 February 2026. In pursuance of BTC by letter number also dated 18/2/26, Wilson Deomari, LM of Sidley Revenue Circle of District Chirang, who was transferred to Masbat Revenue Circle by letter dated 13/2/26, he has by stayed at Sidley Revenue Circle in the District Chirang. This order will come into force with immediate effect. So I was retained in Sidley Lordship. That order dated 13/2/26 was stayed. Transfer order. Now, here this impugn order is at page 28. What my learned friend has submitted that it pursuant to the Honorable Gauhati High Court's order.
I am not saying, my lord, this is against as per Gauhati High Court order. My lord, Gauhati High Court, Honorable High Court order is for the first part regarding my transfer.
Let me complete.
And regarding his transfer, my lord, this is on the basis of this 2/5/26, passed by the Secretary BTC.
Let me complete.
Now, according to you, this page number 19 order was stayed.
Yes.
And subsequently again.
Again, at page 28, by order, the impugn order dated 19/5/2026, I have been transferred, stating that in pursuance to the Honorable Gauhati High Court order. Where is the direction of this Honorable Court?
Yes, get instructions.
Also, in the meantime,
How long? 2 weeks. What happens to the petitioner in the meantime? You have stayed an order.
No, well, after the stay of this order, my lord, this order has already come up, my lord.
Which order?
2/5, my lord. The documents I have submitted, my lord.
You bring it on record.
Yes, my lord.
Bring it on record.
This is 2/5, my lord. On the basis of this 2/5/26 order, my lord, this Honorable Court disposed of the earlier order.
No, 2/5 has no reflection of 26th February.
No, 26th February is, my lord, in between past, my lord. Now the first earlier order was 13/2.
13/2 order
yes,
was stayed by 26th February.
My lord, that was passed after modifying that. In his place, I have been illegally transferred.
Whatever.
Now, my lord, then, my lord, this order has been passed. 2/5.
But this 26 order is not seen to be cancelled here.
Yes. Yeah, but subsequently, my lord, in subsequent to that, my lord, this order has been passed. 2/5.
So 2/5 is passed, but then.
So 2/5, my lord, it has been instructed or directed.
Where is 2/5?
My lord, 2/5, my lord, the documents I have submitted, my lord. Last page.
No. You see, this 5/1 order, he was transferred.
Yes. 5/1 order,
He was transferred.
Yes.
Then 26/2 it was stayed.
Stay. Yes. Then, my lord.
Where is the 26/2 order which has been recalled or cancelled? By which document?
No, that is not there.
Then?
That is not there. But the only thing is, when I have challenged my order, my lord, my transfer order, then BTC come up along with, my lord, this order of this 2/5/26.
But I don't, whether you are aware of this order, we don't know. If you are aware, you should have brought it to notice.
No, well, that was not
there. Third counsel for the parties, Mr. R. Muzumdar for the petitioner, MS P. Bora, Hardhor for the petitioner, MS P. Bora, Learned Counsel appearing before the PTC, Mr. S. Dotto for respondent number 1, Revenue and State Disaster Management, and MS U. Sharma for District Commissioner and Circle Officer. That is 5, 6, and 7, and Mr. K. Sinha for respondent number 8. Petitioner is agreed by the order dated 19/5/2026, whereby the petitioner has been directed to join at Masbat Revenue Circle as per the earlier order dated 13/2/2026. So as per order dated 13/2/2026, the petitioner along with 3 others were transferred from their places of posting to the new places of posting. So this order in respect of the writ petitioner, however, subsequently came to be stayed by order dated 26th of February 2026. It is the submission of the counsel for the petitioner that without any rhyme or reason, the impugned order dated 19/5/26 was passed on the ground that the same has been in deference to the order passed by this court in WPC number 1228 of 2026. By order dated 4/5/2026 in WPC 1228 of 26, the present respondent number 8 approached this court as a petitioner challenging his transfer order during the pendency of the writ petition on the submission made by the Standing Council PTC that the earlier transfer orders have been cancelled. The writ petitions stood closed, directing the PTC authorities to ensure the petitioner is reverted back or retained at his earlier place of posting prior to the issuance of the order dated 24/2/2026. There was no reference to the order dated 26th of February 2026 issued by the Director Land Records staying the transfer of the present petitioner from his place of posting at Sigli Revenue Circle under the district Chirang, Masbat Revenue Circle. Consequently, this court did not have the occasion to deal with the order dated 26th of February 2026 in respect of the writ petition, present writ petition. So, the learned BTC Council submits that she does not have any instructions in the matter and prays for 2 weeks' time to complete her instructions. Mr. Under such circumstances, the impugned order dated so and so.
My lord, in the meanwhile, my lord, already the petitioner, my lord,
The-
responded. It has already been, my lord, rebutted back with case.
The impugned order dated so and so, insofar as the writ petitioner will not be given effect to in view of the fact that by an earlier order dated 26th of February, the transfer order was already stayed by the department. And this order is not seen to be recalled or cancelled in the impugned order dated so and so. So this again after 2 weeks.
Deeply obliged. My lord, regarding my part, his part is okay, my lord, but regarding my part.
We don't know wherever
No.
you are.
Already I have already rebutted back and
You
joined.
join. We are not stopping you from joining.
Madam.
We are not saying that you should be removed.
Madam.
It's for the department to decide what they want to do.
Fine.
Place the matter after 2 weeks. On a date to be fixed by the registry. Give a date after 2 weeks.
Please, Your Lordship, kindly pass over the matter for time being.
Yes.
Yeah, alright.
But Mr. E. Das Gupta, learned senior counsel, hearing Commissioner, Mr.
Respond number one,
Your name?
S. Kakoti.
S. Kakoti appears for the respondent number 1. Who's for 2?
Provident fund. Six, they don't have
Alright,
a-
steps on respondent 6 by speed post within 1 week from today. After the returnable date, matter be connected with WPC. What are the writ petitions?
That order one, writ petition of 5/8 of 25 and other connected.
WPC 2364 of 26 and WPC 5823 of 25. Mr. Conan,
Well, there is an order for recovery of,
uh,
the,
no recovery,
not
Wait.
recovery, my lord, they have order to.
no
reduce the-
coercive action be undertaken in pursuance of the show cause notification. Same date.
Said,
26, 2026, same
2026.
order. Number is same.
Yes. We'll come back after fighting.
Please, your lordship, kindly peruse your lordship's last order, my lord.
Yes, any instructions here?
Lord, I have received a communication from the Deputy Secretary, Lord. Well, basically, they want to say that this is under, the matter is under process. And they have instructed me to pay for some time.
Direction of the court?
My lord, direction at page 17, my lord. All these issues were settled, my lord, earlier. Now, page 20, my lord. The order starts at page 19, my lord. My lord, the issue was that there was a criminal case against the petitioner, my lord. So that case was quashed, my lord. Thereafter, the petitioner approached this honorable court, and this honorable court was pleased to direct that at that relevant point of time, if the DP was not pending, and since that criminal proceeding was quashed, my lord, so the seal cover proceeding in respect of the petitioner was directed to be opened, my lord. And in this instruction, whatever has been stated, my lord, all these are subsequent, my lord. Subsequent.
Why was it not taken out from the seal cover? That's the simple direction.
Well, the Lordship, the entire matter has been placed before the higher authority, and they said that it is under consideration. Kindly give us some time, my lord.
My
Let
lord,
the-
I
let
don't know
them-
what considering.
let the-
The direction is that seal cover procedure, in respect of the petitioner, it shall be open, seal cover.
Lordship,
Thereafter consequential orders pass.
Lordship.
My lord, order was
Now,
filed passed in 2023.
subject to there being no departmental proceeding. Now, did you take it out of the seal cover?
My lord,
Uh,
not yet.
As per the instructions, it seems that they have not said anything. Only they said that it is under process. Lordship may grant me some time, and let me have the,
What process?
that is that they have not.
So why have they
And-
not indicated?
ultimately, the entire record has been placed before the authority and it is under,
Which authority?
it is under consideration
Which authority?
before the government,
Which department?
PWD.
It's simple thing that whether it is taken out of seal cover or not,
True,
this simple instruction is not available.
True, Malak.
Why?
But in fact, with the honorable court order, after the whatever the development and the records, they have placed it and because of change
No,
of the
place means who is to take the decision?
at the highest level, the
What is
department,
that highest level in the
the,
state?
the commissioner and special secretary.
Who is the commissioner and special secretary? Please get him online. Why is he not able to take a simple
Malak,
decision whether
let
this
me-
order was complied or
Let
not?
me take the. Kindly give us some
Do it
time,
at 2 p.m.
but may not be possible.
Why not?
Kindly.
So what is this? You are under contempt. Please explain to your clients that they are under contempt unless they explain their conduct. Say that there is no willful deliberate disobedience of the order. The order is simple. Take it out of the seal cover. You have no instructions. This order was passed when?
15/12/2023, my lord. More than
23. And
2.5
after 3
years.
years, you don't have an instructions as to whether it was taken out of seal cover. And you are asking for further time.
But kindly give us time till Wednesday. I'll get.
The department is treating
get
the High Court to be some kind of a
No,
grade 4
not at all.
employee seeking an appointment.
No, not at all. The respondent who is party here, he is no longer there, and the new incumbent, they have taken care of the matter.
You are simply to tell us whether this order was complied or not.
Logic. I'll apprise. I'll apprise. Kindly take it about Wednesday.
Monday, not later than that.
But
Monday.
can it be on Tuesday? I have some difficulty on Monday. But can we?
We have given you sufficient time.
Logic.
What kind of example are you setting as a senior government advocate?
No, but I
Then
have.
you have to deal with your clients with a firm hand that they are required to comply with the court's order, go for an appeal,
No, there is
go
no.
for a review,
There is no delay on our part.
file an
We
application.
have.
How do you say there is no delay?
No, there is no delay on our part in communicating. Malad. It is communicated very time and
Therefore,
we have.
you are representing the respondents who are in contempt.
No, in fact, he's
Can
not.
you tell us why,
The
what is that good reason for us not to initiate proceedings under the contempt?
Lordship may kindly appreciate, Malad. The person who is named here is no longer in the office. Malad.
Whoever
I
is there,
Yes, Malad. I have
whoever
taken.
is there,
I have-
it is not necessary that the person who's handling the matter has to be made a respondent.
No, it is-
He's
sometimes-
assuming responsibilities of the chair, and it is his responsibility to ensure when brought to his notice, is this order brought to the notice of the present person?
Malad, in fact, when Lordship has directed us, it is brought to his notice,
Then-
and I have got the information
then-
from him.
Does he not have has he not gone through this order to
Yes,
see
he has gone. He has gone.
what steps have been taken?
He has
Very
gone.
clear.
He has
that-
gone
that
and he has.
you remove it, you take it out of the seal cover.
Lordship.
That instructions after 3 years you don't have.
Why don't they take up on Tuesday? I'll take.
Place this matter again on 16th, as prayed for by the learned senior government advocate, enabling him to obtain instructions as to whether the directions contained in the order dated so and so should comply. Past WBC so and so has been complied, and if not, the reasons therefore.
My lord, Tuesday is second, my lord. No, he's praying for Tuesday, my lord, second of
Tuesday,
Yes, my lord.
we said Tuesday.
Yes, that is 2nd of June, my lord.
Month.
Second, sir.
Second.
Lordship.
Yes, my lord, that's right.
2nd of
Yes.
Okay.
Obliged, my lord.
Please
Deeply
ensure the
appreciate.
instructions are there, or we are
Month.
serious about passing orders.
Lordship. I'll apply.
Obliged.
Dear Lordship, in this case, madam, before my senior friend starts, madam, we are filing affidavit during the course of the week. That may be taken up next week.
Yes, they are filing affidavit. Mr. M.E. Mahmood, Learned Council, Commissioner, Chakraborty, Learned Study Council, PHE,
This is madam water source.
Water Resources Department. She submits that to the counter affidavit to the department will be filed during the course of the day. After vacation,
If my seniority has been taken away by them illegally.
least on 12th. 12th of June.
Yes.
Break for by.
That is your lordship. The last order, respondent number 2 and 3 supposed to file the affidavit.
Your lordship, the respondent, she has to implement the new incumbent, your lordship. New DC has come, your lordship. I have received the instruction. Ayush Garg.
Huh?
I have received on behalf of Middle Yadav, your lordship. He is no longer as DC of Qatar, your lordship.
He's no longer, but was he there on the day the order was passed? When was he transferred out?
More than 6 months, your lordship.
Then his order was passed on 24.
I have received instruction, your lordship. Then I will file affidavit.
File your affidavit.
Then we cannot sign, your lordship. Then present DC, he has to sign.
We don't know who signs, but you file your affidavit.
Yes, lord.
Merely because he's transferred, he has to be transferred prior to the order being communicated. Then maybe we can say that already he was not aware. MSK Fukan is granted further 2 weeks' time to file the affidavit on behalf of the respondents as it is submitted.
Respondent number 2, your lordship.
Respondent with some instructions. Further submitted that both respondent 2 and 3 have debited office. 3 also.
Yes.
Petitioner is permitted to take steps to complete present incumbents in placing of respondent 2 and 3 if so advised.
Obliged.
They start to complete.
As for office load steps, service related.
Debt notice, service report on respondent 1 and 2 are awaited as per the office note dated 13/5/2026 is taken up in meetings.
Obliged.
Lordship, the respondent number 5 and 6 were directed to file their affidavits. And we have served the copy for respondent number 6 on 11/5, your lordship.
Who's 5 and 6? What
Six
about
is-
the other respondents?
6 is private respondent, your lordship.
Your 5.
And 6 is-
You have also filed your rejoinder.
Lordship, yeah, yes, lordship. In the meantime, we will file.
You have filed or you have not filed?
We have not filed, lordship. We have received the affidavit in opposition for respondent number 4 only.
There is no order. Have you taken steps? On
Yes, your
respondent
lordship.
6?
Yes, your lordship. On 11/5, we have served the copy.
To whom?
To respondent number 6.
You have served copies by Dusty.
No, your lordship.
How? She's represented.
Yes, your lordship.
Is represented by a counsel.
Yes, your lordship.
No, respondent number 6.
Six is Carbian Autonomous County, Your Lordship. They have appeared, Your Lordship.
They have appeared. Submitted that. What about 5?
Five.
You filed your counter?
No, not it.
1 to 5?
Yes.
Third. Hold on. Mr. Pipora, I please will respond. 5 who submits that like to file. The respondent number 6, newly impeded respondent number 6 may also file their affidavit. Petitioner is also permitted to file the regular. Respondent 4, the accountant will file their. It's again after 4 weeks. Yes.
So, Rishabh, we have taken steps. There is an office note dated 26/5. 26/5.
Lordship, I have filed the wakalat number today on behalf of respondent number 7.
7. Who's for 6? Anyone for 6?
We are paying for 6. 1 and 6.
1 and 6. 1 and 6. You are for respondent 7.
7.
Mr. N. Dekasi, assisted by Mr.
No, Bakho.
B. Baswar, appears for Chiller, and Mr.
And R. Sharma, Lordship.
N.R. Sharma appears for, has entered appearance on behalf of respondent 7. Mr. C.K. Gauhati appears for respondent number
1 and 6.
1 and 6. And for help,
DP Bora had appeared on the
DP
last.
Bora appears for respondent number 3, 4, and 5. Parties are permitted to exchange their PD still immediately after 3 weeks on a date to be immediately on the open. July. Faster.
Yeah.
This matter we had heard, passed an order. Now, subsequently, upon perusal of the records, we found that there is no material to suggest that on the day when it was put under seal cover, sorry, on the day when the other officers, DPC meeting was held, and the other officers were promoted, whether the charge sheet, etc., was filed against you. So we are closing this matter with a direction to the respondents to examine them. And if there was no charge sheet or any proceeding against you on the date when the other officers were promoted, then consequential order passed. Your view. Disposed.
I'm grateful, man. I'm so grateful.
Mr. Nayak had appeared. Please inform Mr. Nayak. Mr. F. Right? Because that small window benefit will perhaps go. On the day when it was opened and
The promotion of the
other person,
person.
if there was no proceeding against him, he is entitled to the benefit.
The charge sheet was not filed.
Was not filed. Disposed.
paragraph 15 we have mentioned.
Applies.
Worship the matter relates to revised pension, and last time the Learned Council break for some time to take some time to reconstruction of service.
Well, whatever it is, we have already sent it to the. We have reconstructed whatever we had to do, my lord. This is the report. Actually, this is the forwarding letter sent to my lord AG, Accountant General. So, my lord, what I would suggest, my lord, let AG take instruction what they have done thereafter, my lord. I can pass a copy to my friend, my lord, for AG.
This is PWD.
PWD, my lord. The chief engineer has forwarded this to Accountant General. The whole bunch, my lord, all the document that was forwarded, my lord, I have that, a copy of it, my lord. So now our part is done. So now let us find out what, my lord, Accountant General thereafter they have taken. So, my lord, let this matter may come up 2 weeks. I have given a.
Mr. Art Holden Council in deputy submits the whole relevant papers pertaining to the pertaining to that Nasham, the husband of the petitioner.
Yes, my lord, husband of.
When you say late, means expired.
Anasham, one, he is the petitioner, my lord. So he can be
in your application, you say late Nasham Borwa. See that? Is the petitioner still alive? Expired? Then you have to bring the legal heirs.
No, no.
Petitioner, he expired during the writ petition, during the pendency. Where is your senior? When is he back? Next week. All right, we'll take it up next week. Matter be listed next week, next Friday. Next Friday, that is 5th. What is it?
But there is a litigant. That order is not passed.
Oh, it has been substituted.
Substituted.
Not reflected properly.
Yes, yes.
But
In a panipia.
yes, the petitioners 1A and 1B substituted by order dated so and so passed in order dated 8/9/2025 passed in IA number 2937 of 25 as legal heirs of date Kanacham Bhuya, petitioner and expired date petition. Mr. Ardhor has placed the relevant communication for this court to submit that all relevant papers, including certified copies of the service book in connection with date Ganesham Bhuya, has been forwarded to the office of the accountant general. However, no intimation as on date has been received back from the office of the accountant general. MS H. Sharma, on behalf of Mr. B. Chakraborty, counsel for the accountant general, submits that she would like to obtain instructions in the matter. Prays for 2 weeks' time. This matter again after 2 weeks.
my lord, earlier order, my lord. Affidavit has been filed, my lord.
Lordship, I've received my instruction, Lordship, only yesterday. And Lordship, here the petitioner's father, he expired on 6/4/2015. And his son, who is the petitioner, he applied for compassionate appointment. The SLC in its meeting dated
When did he apply?
My lord, applied, my lord,
27/5/2015.
in one.
Thereafter, Lordship, the SLC in its meeting dated 3/9/22, they initially rejected the proposal on the ground that the deceased employee had less than 3 years of balance service, invoking clause 1 of the OM dated 1/6/2015. Then, Lordship, the applicant challenged the rejection before the court, and by judgment and order dated 14/3/2023, the Honorable Court remanded back the matter to the SLC for fresh consideration, with a specific direction that not to insist upon clause 1 of the OM dated 1/6/2015. Pursuant thereto, Lordship, the case was placed before the SLC in subsequent meetings, and Lordship, in compliance with the judgment passed in WPC 1514 of 2017, Lordship.
Then read appeal.
No, Lordship. Her case is not covered under the writ appeal.
So,
Because
my lord,
his case, Lordship, is not covered by this OM. Paragraph 14. May I read, Your Lordship? In the case in hand, as noted above, a right has vested upon the petitioner to apply under the scheme on the date of death of his father, and such right to apply was available to him until 25/2016. On the date of death of petitioner's father, that was the policy of the government. Therefore, as long as the application is submitted within the time prescribed by the existing policy decision of the government, the same cannot be rejected on the basis of a subsequent policy decision which was not in existence on the date on which the petitioner had acquired his eligibility to apply. In other words, the petitioner could not have been divested of an accrued right to apply for compassionate appointment on the basis of the existing government circular by placing reliance upon eligibility criteria which was not in existence on the date on which he had acquired the eligibility. It is therefore held that the OM dated 1/6/2015 will only have a prospective application so as to cover those cases where the government servant had died after the issuance of the OM, and the same cannot have a retrospective application so as to divest a considerate of his already acquired right under the existing circular.
Why was it rejected?
Lordship, initially the 3 years balance minimum service. Later, Lordship, when the SLC reconsidered the matter, Lordship,
Page number 105, my lord.
and basing on this judgment, Lordship, the actual ground of rejection was ultimately due to want of vacancy, and the earlier notifications of 2009 and 2012, which would cover the petitioner's case, OMs, there is no provision of any transfer of compassionate appointment cases to other departments. Therefore, Lordship, his case was rejected subsequently, not under this 1/6/2015 OM, but the earlier OMs operating.
He applied prior to 1/6/15.
Yes, Lordship. His father died on 6/4/2015, and the OM is of 1/6/2015.
Like, my lord, Supreme Court judgment, my lord, MC Santos, my lord.
This Santos says that it should be
At the time of consideration.
date of consideration.
Lordship, I have also given one judgment, Dada. Judgment.
Is the 3-bench judgment, my lord.
Subsequently, my lord, another three-bench judgment has it developments are there, my lord.
Where they disagreed with this proposition.
Yes. Yeah.
You get your judgment, we'll hear this matter. Is this matter again on 11th? 11. Councils are requested to furnish these two books or judgments that they seek to rely upon.
Oblige.
My lord, in this matter, we are supposed to file the affidavit. I tried, my lord, through my clerk, my lord, day before yesterday. He could not locate the council. So today, he has informed this morning, my lord, he is initiating one filing of his all 10 affidavits.
I have received the copy.
Mr. Art Ward and Council hearing of the Bloom and Textile Unions, Agriculture Department, submits that the affidavits have been filed.
Supply copy given
Will be filed
during course of the demand.
and next copy they will furnish to the council. Mr. See the copies, advance copies of the filed by the state. Applications,
Kindly date, maybe please, any date.
by which date the petitioners may also file their rejoinder. 15th of July.
Matter.
In this matter, my lord, there are the direction on me, my lord, to instruction as to whether, my lord, this is about the government moving under FR 18, my lord, seeking, my lord, extraordinary leave of the petition as my lord absence of almost 20 years. So, my lord, that is under process. The government informed me that is under process. So, it means before moving to the government, my lord, they have to do a few process, my lord. So, it will be done within next 2 weeks. That is what, my lord, the instruction is, my lord. The secretary, my lord, told me this over telephone instruction.
Art Ward and State Council appearing in the Department of Agriculture. Prayer. For further 2 weeks time. Further 3 weeks.
Time, my lord.
By which time submits the necessary order required from the department. Passed regarding regularization of the extraordinary leave.
Yes, my lord.
of the husband of the victim. Mr. K.R. Patni is the motion. Accordingly, after 3 weeks on 15 July,
Well,
Mr. C.K.S. Borua for Mr. Abhi Sharma for
Corresponding of accounting.
respondent for 15 July.
Oblige.
May I please your lordship? Lordship, matter may be fixed on 2 p.m. because my senior is in another court.
2 p.m.
In this matter, Mr. RKD DSA has been appearing the matter, Lordship. And he has informed me just for some time, Lordship, that we are required to file our affidavit in opposition in the matter. But what he informed that neither the parascos nor the instruction have been received from the concerned authority. So pray, Lordship asked me to make a prayer for Lordship for 2 weeks time, Lordship.
Yes, Mr. Prabhu.
You can get it, but this is the
chance, my lord, some observation, my lord, we should file it, my lord.
It's the last sentence.
This matter is, my lord, covered by judgment passed by your lordship, my lord. One point is there, my lord. Your lordship, I will enclose the judgment also, my lord.
CKS Bulwan and
See,
CGC. Appears and renews his prayer for further time to complete his instructions. So, Mr. B. Chakraborty. That respondents have been granted. Respondents have prayed for time on earlier occasions. This may be treated to be the last chance to file their appeal. Considering the issues involved relating to regularization of
Regulation, no, grant of scale pay to the members of the foreigners tribunal.
granting of
Scale pay.
scale pay, the members of the foreigners tribunal were appointed for the bar.
What happened?
Let the matter be relisted immediately after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry.
Matter pertains to higher pay scale granted to the some juniors to the last 3 occasions they have in time. They have not filed their affidavit.
You're not filing.
My lord,
Not
I am
required.
filing, I have not received the instruction, but one more thing, my lord.
Hmm.
The response from the finance department, my lord, would be more important because they are relying on certain letter, my lord, issued by the finance department of 4725 with a comparative statement on the basis of.
See, don't make contradictory
No, my lord,
submission.
I will file my,
First, you are saying that there
I
are
have
no
not-
instructions.
I have
Second,
not,
you are saying that the information from
no,
finance.
my lord,
will
he
be
is also
the same.
pressing on me, my lord. In fact, the finance department's affidavit would be, my lord, more
So
important.
therefore, you say you are not filing the affidavit.
I am filing the affidavit. I have not received the instruction. I have already sent reminder, my lord.
Hmm.
Lordship will give me further time. But what I am saying, my lord, my affidavit will not do alone, my lord.
That will
I'm-
decide on
yes,
the-
yes.
once your affidavit is
Yes,
filed,
I'll
you
file
want to file it.
Yes. 4 weeks time may be granted, my lord.
Fix a date.
No, no, why date is missing?
It's last 3 occasions, lordship.
You mentioned it. The affidavit is not filed, you mentioned it. We'll proceed with the.
Then lordship may grant.
You are claiming for MSCP.
No, lordship. Lordship, what happened in this case, the petitioners are wrong fixation of pay scale, lordship. The junior are getting higher pay scale than the petitioners. And that is, they have also admitted, lordship. We have annexed the annexers 18. And accordingly, a committee was also constituted. Our case is the committee was constituted and we have submitted also request on lordship.
What has happened to the committee?
But that instruction I don't know.
If lordship
Mr.
pays,
K. Kolkar,
lordship pays the
Commissioner,
pays
Mr. S.
one-
K. Talukdar appearing for the corporation department. Let's pray for further time to file. Mr. R. K. Talukdar appears for the accountant general. The finance a party.
Finance is a party, my lord.
Finance for finance.
Finance, my lord, respondent 9, my lord.
Respondent 9. The finance department is also permitted opportunity to file their affidavit. So advise in the meantime. This after 4 weeks.
lordship fix a date.
Matter be listed immediately on a date to be fixed by the registry after next return.
Hello.
Respondents are directed to file affidavit.
Lordship, discuss we have received parawise comment, lordship, one week time may be granted. Parawise comment received, lordship. In the meantime, I will file affidavit, lordship, one week time may be granted.
You are appearing as CGC.
Yes, for state government.
Mr. R. Bora appears for the petitioner. R. Devi appears as
1
CGC
to 6, lordship.
respondent. 1 to 6.
Yes, sir.
And Mr. C.K. for 7, 8, 9. Counsel appearing for the respondent. Renew their prayer for filing affidavits.
Lordship, 7 also.
Seven is-
I am also for 7 also. Yeah, regarding
Including 7 RDB. Let this affidavit be filed within 3 weeks.
Since he is free 1 week,
1 week.
1 week.
All right. Then matter be listed immediately after 3 weeks. We'll give you time to file your response.
Actually, I'm not filing any response.
You're not filing.
Because the matter relates to 2025 recruitment and now they have started 26 recruitment. In fact, I'm very sorry to submit, Lordship, because of the delay on the part of the respondents. Last year, there were several cases regarding review medical examination, wherein your Lordship disposed several matters. Those candidates, they were appointed in the subsequent recruitment process.
List on 15th.
Lordship.
Apply.
All right.
15th of June.
Lordship. Much obliged. Kindly produce the last order 8/5/2020.
One of the we have sought for the instructions. Lordship may kindly give us 1 week more time.
Better pertains to
What is the stage of the criminal
for evidence, man, for consideration of charge,
charge? When is the matter fixed?
man. The next date, my lord. First week of July, my lord. 3rd of July.
We consider you entered in prayer. You are not prejudiced until the charges are framed.
Yes, but in the meantime, inquiry officer has been appointed.
Maybe, but unless the charges are framed, we don't know what charges are framed against.
But my lord, the allegation is both the departmental proceeding as well
Let
as
us see.
a disproportionate asset.
Let us see. Supposing tomorrow no charges are framed, you are discharged. What happens?
That is one of the proceedings. The criminal case is fixed on 3rd of July.
Then we'll have it immediately thereafter. Mr. J. Patwari, for the petitioner, Mr. Senior Government Advocate. Prayer for further time, the instructions of foreign have been released, received, stop. Mr. Patwari, on the other hand, submits that the next date fixed in the criminal matter being vigilance, being special case number 52 of 2025 has been fixed on 3rd of July.
Yes.
For framing of charges. So, accordingly, let this matter be listed on 13th of July.
Lodge.
The respondents will file their affidavit in the meeting.
Fine.
Yes.
My lord, that observation.
Prayer for interim. Petitioner is permitted to renew his prayer for interim on the next days.
Deeply.
Okay.
MSP Sharma for APSC, Mr. for health. Is you Sharma for
1 and 4. Lordship.
respondent for.
Your Lordship, can you pass over the
Your
matter?
Lordship, here we would require some time, further time to get the final affidavit.
Yes.
We have just received one letter dated
What
21st.
is an interim order? Mr. D. Bora, accountant for the petitioner, renews his prayer for further time. He prays for
Yes, 4 weeks time, your lordship.
4 weeks time. Instructions. Even so and so, yes, for the writ petitioner, interim order passed earlier will continue until further notice.
Right.
Instructions were called for service report, service book as well as the pension proposal.
Lordship, we have instructions, a part of the service book along with the pension proposal was forwarded by the concerned BDO. Although certain additional documents are required for which department has sought some more time.
What documents are necessary? From whom?
Lordship, from the, it has to come from the BDO, the proposal.
When was the letter sent requesting for this information?
Lordship, we received this letter on 23/5.
When did you send, when did you request for these documents? By which communication? Dated which date?
The BDO sent the proposal on 21/5 to the commissioner. And thereafter, we have received this 23/5, stating that after scrutinizing, certain additional documents are required for which they need some more time.
After scrutinizing those additional documents, had it been sought for or not?
Lordship, that letter is not annexed here. Lordship.
Mr.
SS Ahmed on behalf of MSC.
S.S. Ahmed is on behalf of Mr. Amishi. Mr. Bush, the Bush, appears for the respondent department, submits that the papers have been received, papers in respect of the writ petitioner have been received from the BDO wrongdoing development block. However, due scrutiny, certain additional documents are necessary, are found to be necessary, processing the pension paper. Instructions which are placed before the court, however, does not disclose whether the necessary documents, additional documents are sought for from the BDO or from the petitioner. Be it as it may, the department will take necessary steps for calling for all the necessary documents, additional documents, so that pension proposal can be prepared and sent to the accountant general's office for payment of pension. Let this exercise be completed within the next 3 weeks. Release this matter again on 15th of July.
Obviously.
Sir, A. Burwai is for accountant general.
Obviously.
May please allow. You find our additional affidavit also to bring on record that lordship petitioner's name has been lordship approved by the lordship department concerned, Panchayat and Rural Development Department. So we'll have my additional affidavit.
Filed on 8th May.
It was lordship filed on.
Yes. What do you say?
That's only to that page number 38, running page number 38. This is the communication was issued by Deputy Secretary, the government of the Panchayat and Rural Development, to the Commissioner of Panchayat and Rural Development, saying that was reference to this. I'm just reading what's the relevant right. Reference to the subject cited above, I am directed to say that the necessary approval has been accorded by the government of Panchayat and Rural Development Department towards appointment of Muhammad Ali, let's so ex-forest guard on compassion appointment under Grade 3 post as per recommendation of the State Legal Committee, Environment and Forest Department dated Chanso. This regards proposal allows.
This was on which date?
Lordship, it was lordship on 6th of October 2024. Lordship. Thereafter, Lordship, since although Lordship approval has been accorded, his appointment has not been made.
What do you say? Respondents, who's for this panchayat and rural?
Lordship. Lordship, their party, subsequently they were included. Lordship. Their name has been shown in the parties also. Their name has been shown in the parties also. Petitioner, the handicap
When were they added as parties?
Lordship. So on December 2025, Lordship, I have filed a amendment cost item. Pursuant of the other passing Lordship, IA number 3478 of 25.
Where is the amended course title? You don't find it here. Have you filed it?
Lordship, in system Lordship, it will show Lordship.
Yes, you were made a party.
Lordship. In February.
Why don't you check up the files properly and then make your submission? The council appearing for the PNRD is permitted to obtain his instructions in 1 week in respect of the communication dated 8/10/2024, by which the Deputy Secretary PNRD had communicated that the approval has been accorded by the government of PNRD department towards the appointment of the commissioner on compassionate appointment under grade 3. As per the recommendations of the SLC, Environment and Forest Department, YD's meeting held on 2020. That these instructions will be placed before the court. 17th, 17 June.
Politically on 7. Since the last 3 years, Lordship, just passing one after another day. Lordship. Despite I've been selected. And
What do you want?
Lordship. So that Lordship, the respondent also positively bring their instruction. Lordship. That is my prayer. Lordship.
Get their instructions.
Lordship.
MS U Sharma for the state. Writ petition stands allowed to the extent indicated above. Response. We have given certain directions to the respondent. Well,
May I plead lordship? My lord, in this case, last occasion, your lordship directed to take instruction regarding the documents, whether it is furnished or not. My lord is
Yes.
hearing. So far, my instruction is concerned, my lord, there is some confidential documents. He is not entitled, my lord. There's confidential documents there. And another thing is that when initially the memorandum issued on 6/10/2025, and thereafter he filed a reply on 7/10/2025. At that time, he never asked any documents. So thereafter he replied. Now, my lord, now he is asking some documents which, as per my instruction, is confidential. So it cannot be furnished to the petitioner. This is my instruction, my lord.
No, but are these documents,
He has already furnished the required documents, my lord.
he has already been furnished.
Yes, as per my instruction, my lord, is already furnished, my lord. And so far, my lord, the memorandum, sir, page 34 is concerned, this memorandum, my lord. So here, my lord, the specific, he is not asking anything, my lord. He is as per his, my lord.
They should notice, let them file.
Yes, my lord.
Respond
Yes,
if
my
they
lord.
want. Third, learned counsel to the party. In deference to the earlier order dated 13/5/26 and 0/05/2026, the counsel, the learned CGC, Mr. S.K. Mehdi, was permitted to complete his instructions with regard to the prayer of the petitioner that the document sought for has not been granted. The matter is called. The petitioners, the respondents, submit that the relevant documents in connection with the proceedings to be initiated against the petitioner have already been furnished to the petitioner. The further documents which the petitioner seeks are confidential documents and cannot be handed over to the petitioner. So, under such circumstances, the matter will require some examination. Accordingly, then notice issue return over 4 weeks. Since Mr. S.K. Mehdi has entered appearance, half of the respondents, which is the way extra copy furnished to the, sorry, 1 to 4.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
1 to 4 and 6.
Yes, my lord.
Notice is a way the extra copy will be furnished within a period of 1 week from today. Steps of respondent 5 by speed post within 1 week from today. Is the matter after the return of 6.
Highly obliged.
Yes.
May it please your lordship. Lordship, your petitioner is the commander in Central Reserve Police Force with nearly 30 years of unbroken service and recipients of Honorable President's Medal.
Did you file an appeal?
Lordship, during the inquiry proceeding, Lordship, what has happened?
No, inquiry conducted, punishment imposed.
Proposed punishment. What has happened? I'm replacing the sequence, Lordship. Inquiry conducted. There were 4 charges. Out of the 4 charges, 2 has been proved by IO and 2 has been disproved. Thereafter, it has been forwarded to the UPSC, Honorable UPSC, for agreement or disagreement. The Honorable UPSC.
Where is that order of the proposed punishment?
Yes,
Page
Lordship, that is the advice. That is the advice that dated 26/2/2026, Lordship. Page starts from page 30, Lordship.
30.
130, Lordship. this disagreement says, Lordship, that while forwarding all the documents by the IO, my representation was not there. What has happened, Lordship? That is why I'm placing again page 125, Lordship. That is my request for first extension of time. That is dated 30th July. May I take your Lordship to that page?
What is your prayer?
My prayer at this stage, Lordship, since this is a major punishment, it was harsh punishment being proposed, Lordship, and that has been considered without taking into my representation.
Has the punishment been imposed?
No, it is proposed.
Proposed.
So once they finalize, it will be Lordship. It will be declared. But the problem is, Lordship, they have clarified that while taking into account of all this, they did not find my representation. Whereas I have submitted it.
You have submitted representation to whom?
To the department.
To the department.
Yes,
So
through proper channel.
department has not yet.
They're not yet forwarded. Not yet forwarded.
Forwarded to
In fact,
whom?
forwarded to UPS.
Where, under what provision?
That is when I have been asked to furnish my representation by the UPSC.
By which communication?
I'm just placing that, Lordship. That is why I wanted to press page 125. Request for extension of time limit for submission of my representation. Page 25 and dated.
This is
Performed the accounts are submitted by your office.
this is to the Director General.
Yes.
You have requested to the Director General.
Yes, Lordship.
Ah.
On the dated 4/7.
Under what provision is it provided that your representation has to be considered before the UPSC recommendation?
That is, Lordship, even Article 311 subclause 2, that is also for the civil servant, Lordship. If tentative disagreement.
That disagreement note will be given by the Director General as and when they disagree. As on date, they are proposing.
Proposing, Lordship.
Right.
Proposing. So all this has come without my representation. So my only prayer at this stage, Lordship, let notice go. No coercive action be taken.
No, not like that. There is no order passed against you.
But advice has been given.
Advice has been given. So we will direct the respondents to take into consideration your representation before the order is passed.
Lordship.
And thereafter consider passing whatever.
Lordship.
With that limited direction, we'll close your petition.
Lordship.
Yes. Heard T. Somla, Council for Petition. Devi, CGC representing the
1 and 2.
respondents 1 and 2. Mr. Dr. Toby appearing for respondent 3. Petitioner is serving as the commandant of the Central Reserve Police Force and posted at Gauhati. Stop during service period. Departmental proceedings were initiated and the inquiry report was submitted. The proposed punishment to be imposed on the petitioner was communicated with the UPSC as is required by the rules. Where is the UPSC recommendation?
It's page 135.
The UPSC
dated 26/2/2026.
by its recommendation dated 26/2/2026 recommended imposition of major penalty or compulsory retirement. Stop. The Learned Counsel for the petitioner submits that after submission of the inquiry report, the petitioner has furnished a representation dated
29/8/2025.
page.
Starts from page
125.
Yes.
dated 30th of July 2025. But this is for extension of time.
This is the extension.
Have you not filed your reply?
Well, I have filed.
Where is that copy?
Question is at page 149.
By communication dated 15th of May 2026, submitted the reply / representation in respect of the advice of the UPSC for imposition of major penalty. Compulsory retirement, is it? Compulsory retirement. So the learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the respondent authorities have not yet considered the representation, and there is an apprehension that without consideration of the representation, the authorities will proceed to impose major penalty on as per the recommendation of the UPS. Para MS R. Devi, learned counsel, hearing for the respondent 1 and 2.
It is submitted only on 15 May.
Submits that
No, it
the
was
representation
submitted on
was
20.
submitted on 15 May, and as of date, there is no instruction. So, Mr. Dr. Toby appearing to respond. Department authority take necessary steps and pass appropriate orders. Pass the order.
UPS.
They have already passed the order in respect of you. Who's going to pass? Who's your disciplinary authority?
Submitted to the Director General.
Director General is the authority.
Yes.
Considering the limited prayer of the petitioner that the recommendation of the UPSC ought not to be considered against the petitioner without giving due consideration to representation. The petition stands disposed of the state without expressing anything on merit, save and except the fact that the disciplinary authority, namely the respondent number, will take into consideration the representation dated so and so filed by the petitioner in respect of the proposed punishment we impose on the petitioner, as also respect of the opinion rendered by the UPSC for imposition of punishment for compulsory retirement. So, let this exercise be completed within period of as expeditiously as possible. Within 30 days from the date of receipt of certified copy of result.
My lord, I'm taking some time for instructions, my lord.
Kindly to the last order.
There's a recent, my lord, Supreme Court judgment, which is why, my lord, we need further instruction, because, my lord, Upenda's judgment has been set aside. That is why, my lord, may give us some more time.
Where is the order?
This matter not to pen that.
Where is the order?
Because petitioner was also not regularized. So that instruction, my lord, I will have to see.
Regularized, my lord. It is on evidence record, my lord. I have a next, my lord, service.
The respondents have not completed their instructions and filed affidavit as per the last order dated 05/2026. Further adjournment on that count required to be given. Accordingly, matter be listed for admission. The writ petition. Attempt will be made to dispose of the writ petition on the basis of leading the relevant on record. list again, relist again on 12. of June. So and so pays for the accountant.
Please, earlier date, my lord, it's of instruction, my lord, going to pay, my lord, some DA, my lord, that outstanding DA, that pays of their, para 8 of their affidavit, my lord, they abdicated the
Yes.
position.
Yes, my lord, I have taken the instruction from them, my lord. And as per the respondents, my lord, they've said that they're not bound to pay that DA what has been claimed by the petitioners, my lord. The respondent authority, they have not yet taken the decision to adopt the recommendation of the 7th pay commission as well as the 6th pay commission, my lord. As a matter of right, the petitioner are not entitled to receive the DA, arrear DA, my lord. Already pleadings are complete, my lord. Your lordship may kindly fix the matter for hearing.
That does not stand, my lord, page,
We have already filed our
running page
affidavit.
73, page 8, my lord, they stated, my lord, that actually due, my lord, but they, board has not taken decision, that's why, my lord, because of financial constraint, they could not.
Yes, the respondent, they've got their own pay scale, my lord, and they are governed by the decision of the board of directors. They have not yet adopted the recommendation of the pay commission.
But you have made an averment here that you are entitled to release the arrear DA.
Now, whenever they've said that whenever the funds will be available, they will make the payment on an annual rate, but as a matter of right, means they cannot claim.
So what is the meaning of that? If they're entitled to the arrear DA, then you're
Not
bound
they
to
are,
pay.
not they are entitled, my lord.
That is what your averment says. Your averment is clear that corporation is committed to sanction and release the outstanding arrear.
They are
So and so.
making endeavors to make the payment, my lord.
That is not your averment.
Your
Your
lordship
averment
kindly
is
fix
that
it.
you are committed to release.
Your lordship kindly fix it for hearing, my lord.
What is there to hear?
I'll satisfy your lordship.
Retired employee for undefinite period, my lord, they at least they calculate and say, my lord, within 6 months or 1 year, my lord, they are clear.
Yes, tell us when you want it.
After vacation,
After vacation.
or before the vacation.
Pleadings are completed, exchange between the parties. There is agreed to matter be listed for admission immediately after reopening on a date to be fixed by the registrar. Must
Wait, my lord, date is fixed, my lord.
be fixed by the registrar.
Okay.
Must.
We have received the affidavit today, my lord. I will
Mr.
file it.
I. Portable, counsel for the forest,
PH
submits that you file the affidavit when
today, my lord.
during the course of the day. Mr. J.I. Borgui and the petition, Mr. R. Bora for
5, 6, and 7.
respondents 5, 6, and 7.
6, 7, and 8, sorry.
6, 7, 8. The petitioners are permitted to file their rejoinders if any. The affidavit proposed to be filed by the department during the course of the day.
Okay, one respect of
List again after 3 weeks, yes.
respect of 6 and 7, the affidavit in opposition is not on the call. Filed it on 12th of February.
Mr. Bora submits that behalf of respondent 6 and 7, the affidavit has been filed on
12th of February.
12th of
He has
February.
also- He had also the same.
12th of February
February.
2026. However, the same is not available connected to the case report. Registry will verify, trace out the affidavit stated to have been filed and connected to the case report.
It is not there, your lordship may permit me again refile it. Otherwise,
Where is the question of not there if you have filed it?
I have filed it, but in a CIS it is not shown.
It is not shown, means you have not filed it.
But I have
Let
filed
there
it
be a report
exactly
from
on
the-
12th of February.
Where the defective,
In the event the affidavit is not traced out, registry will give a report to the extent.
Not.
under the date may be fixed, my lord.
17 July.
Right.
The affidavits will have to be filed, exchange, not exchange.
Public.
Last question,
instruction was called for.
My lord,
2 years.
only instruction was regard to, my lord, ascertaining the pecuniary loss that the exchequer has managed, the public has, that report I have, my lord, that deputy commissioner has, my lord, confirmed the loss, how much. So, my lord, now the department says that I'm just placing the instruction. My lord.
Have you filed your affidavit?
We have filed, my lord. After that only, filing of the affidavit, there is a, my lord, order. Yes. Has to find out, my lord, what is the loss, my lord, pecuniary loss sustained by the public exchequer, my lord, because of the conduct of the petitioner, my lord, for which he is suspended. So, my lord, that has been
What-
fixed by
How this loss came to be suffered by the department?
my lord.
How?
According to them, my lord, there is some wrong calculation, my lord, why carrying my compensation.
Land acquisition.
So, my lord, now the department, my lord will,
You have proceeded against him.
yes, my lord.
Then
Then,
any
my,
punishment imposed.
not yet, my lord.
On case number 47, my lord, last, my lord, on 3/4/2024, my lord, this is, my lord, pending, my lord, in 1 year.
So you complete the inquiry.
Yes, my lord. Why it was, my lord, incomplete? Because this land acquisition, my lord, the report has to come from the DC. So DC has recently, my lord, on 18/5.
What is the stage of the inquiry?
Inquiry, my lord, now we'll proceed, my lord.
On case number 47, this is my last case. Number last.
Some inquiry report is already there.
Yes.
You completed the inquiry.
Inquiry, yes, my lord. But we could not, my lord, ascertain the exact pecuniary loss, how much exchequer suffered. So that has to come from the DC. That has come now. So, my lord, now we'll proceed further. That is what this instruction says, my lord. The last para, it is also informed that on receipt the above amount of pecuniary loss caused by the such and such assistant engineer, the department proceeding will be processed further as per the provisions of Assam services bills. So, my lord may pick the timeline and direct the respondents to complete it.
You're praying for setting aside of the suspension order.
But, she's my lord, I'm suspended on, my lord, 9/1/2024. Now they have, my lord, more than 3 years, and they have made up concluded that disciplinary proceeding.
Now it is complete. These reports have come.
But, my lord, but the report has not been punished to me. From 3/4/2024, my lord, was my conduct. The it is not possible.
Have you been served with a copy of the inquiry report?
No.
What have you done?
My lord,
Heard counsel for the party. This petition is filed with the petitioner, praying for a direction for reinstatement in service after being suspended by the order dated
9/1/2024.
9/1/2024.
2024.
Petitioner is serving as
It's an
assistant engineer under the Public Works Building and National Highway Department, posted at Kokrajhar, posted on the Kokrajhar Building Division. Subsequently, he was transferred to various places while he was serving as Assistant Executive Engineer Civil, PWD Dhemaji Territorial Roads Division, Territorial Building Division. in respect of acquisition of land for construction of state highway under the Assam, within quotes, Assam Mala projects. Station claimed by the landowners slash occupiers was released. Was released through their petition. Stop. The department, having noticed anomalies in respect of the amount which were released, initially placed the petitioner under suspension and pending initiation of departmental proceedings. So, the show cause notice was issued to the petitioner on 2/11/2023. You were placed under suspension when?
9/1/2024.
9/1/24.
Yes. And my lord, this review has been done on regular intervals.
An FIR was lodged, being Maji PS case number 149 of 2023 under section 27 of Paragraph. So, in connection with the state case, the petitioner was arrested. Then subsequently, he was released on bail. So, as the petitioner was taken into custody for more than 48 hours, he was placed under suspension under Rule 6(1). 6(2) of the Assam Services Discipline and Appeal Rules. Stop. Subsequently, show cause notice dated 2/11/2023 against the petition. The petitioner filed his response to the show cause notice issued. However, the proceedings were not completed, nor was his application seeking reinstatement taken into account. So, where is that suspension order? Have you been released your subsistence allowance?
Yes.
The petitioner has received the subsistence allowance as per rules. Where is the suspension order?
Suspension. I was arrested. Next, are you look? Case number 4.
The petitioner was suspended by the order dated 9/1/2024, pending finalization of the departmental proceeding against petition. So, all his dues as permissible under the rule for subsistence allowance, etc., have been released. Fair enough. However, the departmental proceedings were not concluded, and according to the petitioner, the case for suspension was not reviewed as required under law. So, The respondents have contested the case of the petitioner by contested the case projected by the petitioner by filing their necessary affidavit. Their affidavit, there is a clear agreement that the order of suspension of the writ petitioner was reviewed and extended by the order dated 3/4/2024. The counsel for the petitioner states that since the mandate laid down in the judgment laid in Ajay Chaudhary reported in so and so was not followed, the petitioner's suspension required to be interfered with and he ought to be reinstated in his place of posting. On as permitted by the court on earlier dates, the respondents have now placed before the court a report received from the circle officer. This report is based on
Based on my lord DC, Deputy Commissioner Demaji.
Office of the Deputy Commissioner Demaji, where the quantification of the loss, pecuniary loss caused to the state has been quantified as 1,17,37,631.69 as the amount, which according to the department was the loss suffered by the state / the department because of release of excess release of compensation amount by the petitioner during his capacity, in his capacity as assistant executive. Stop. Copy of the said instruction is placed before the court and is kept as part of the case record. The prayer made in the writ petition is for setting aside or the suspension order dated so and so, by which the writ petitioner was kept under suspension. As per 6 of the Assam Services Discipline and Appeal to government servant may be kept placed under suspension under the following circumstances. 6. Stop. 6(1)(a) provides that where disciplinary proceeding against him is contemplated or is pending, the officer may be placed under suspension. So, the rule 6(2), person who is detained in custody, whether on criminal charge or otherwise, for a period of more than 48 hours, be suspended with effect the date of detention. So departmental proceedings have been initiated in and the reports have also been submitted by the Deputy Commissioner, which now quantifies the amount loss required to be stated to have been borne by the petitioner. So the inquiry initiated against the petitioner culminated in submission of the inquiry report by the inquiry officer. The final order required to be passed by the disciplinary authority has not been passed. The Learned Counsel for the state now submits that in view of the report received from the DC, the department will proceed to pass appropriate orders as per the provision of law. So, while it is true, while it is correct that delinquent officer cannot be kept under suspension for definite period without initiating any proceedings against him. But in the facts of the present case, the proceedings were already initiated by the chauffeur's notice dated so and so. Thereafter, the petitioner being taken into custody was placed under suspension by the review order dated so and so. The averment made in the affidavit filed by the respondent that the suspension of view the effect from so and so date so not be disputed by the petitioner by any additional pleadings. So, while suspension is not termed as a punishment, nevertheless, keeping an officer for indefinitely the suspension bound to have adverse effect on the morale and the morale of the person or morale of the delinquent officer. Ajay Kumar Chaudhary, the apex court, say judgment at para 22 had held as under. However, facts of the present proceedings, findings of the apex court in Chaudhary perhaps are not specifically applicable in view of the fact that the proceedings, departmental proceedings have already been initiated in the situation. The question is the way that was occurred, furnishing departmental proceedings to its logical length by passing appropriate orders either of acquittal or the punishment, major or minor, as considered fit to be imposed by the petition. So, they have been inclined to issue specific direction to initiation of departmental proceedings. So, however, in the face of the facts pleaded that departmental proceedings have already been initiated and the matter was pending for at the level of the disciplinary authority for passing appropriate orders, as the quantification of loss taken to have been caused by the petitioner was not received from the concerned office of the Deputy Commissioner Madi when the petitioner was posted as a stern executive, and when the amounts found to have been released by the petitioner towards compensation where had exceeded the lawful amount that ought to have been released to the claimants. Such circumstances, this court not inclined to interfere with the suspension order at this stage, considering that the proceedings have already been held. However, keeping in view but also, the respondents are directed to expeditiously conclude the departmental proceedings against the petitioner and pass appropriate orders as will be permitted under the provisions of the Assam Services Discipline and Appeal Rules. The respondent department will adhere procedure prescribed under the rules and pass appropriate orders within a period of 45 days from the date of receipt of a certified copy of this order.
My lord, the thing is that 45 days will be not adequate because he has to file WS written statement. Now we will give him this. And
He is not filed written statement.
because my lord, inquiry report has to be submitted.
Inquiry report, how is it submitted?
No, inquiry report, my lord, why not submitted? Pecuniary loss we got just recently only, my
No,
lord.
inquiry report submitted. What are you saying?
If show cause the statement of allegation is given, but he hasn't responded yet.
You have not responded. You did not file.
Because I filed my first show cause. My lord will make case number 37. My lord will make it 3 months. Case number 37, madam, my reply.
You've given replies. Where is the inquiry report?
Inquiry report, madam, behind the fund.
Take down. The content, the directive to proceed completes the inquiry in the petition as expeditiously as possible within the outer limit of 60 days from the date of receipt of the certificate copy of this order. Disposed.
Deeply objection.
Last application, Pendex was directed to obtain instruction. This letter pertains to non-payment of the retirement benefit. Where the service of the petitioner is governed by the NPS.
Lordship, here I have spoken with the treasury officer. Here there seems to be some dispute regarding the age of retirement of the petitioner. So it is actually the CDPO Dhubri Lordship that is, because since they are the DDO Lordship, they have to give the clarification as if what is going on. Because the petitioner was supposed to retire in 21 and till 24 she was doing service. In between she got transferred to Gosaigaon also. So there is a bit of an excess payment also, Lordship done. So the entire formality is under the lookout of the CDPO Debitola Dhubri.
You bring it on record that fact that she had overstayed.
No, Lordship, that fact has to, treasury officer is trying to inform Lordship, he is getting the information from the CDPO. So if Lordship, CDPO, they can just place the instruction as what is going on.
Who's for CDPO?
The government, Lordship, they have.
You give that, you bring it on record that there is some discrepancy in the records presented before the treasury officer.
No, Lordship, there is no record. He telephonically he has inquired and he has informed me that the Lordship, the matter is pending with the CDPO, Lordship. He does not have the documents. That is he has not received anything.
Why has he made this inquiry when the documents are not?
Lordship, because Lordship had directed, Lordship, only a Lordship's inquiry I have just to find out what is going on. So the matter is still pending with the CDPO, because of which nothing is being
There
finalized.
are sanction orders issued.
That was
in
in
favor.
Yes, in the year 24, Lordship, and pursuant to that, this overstay and all these have been come up, because of which they are the ones who are.
So therefore, the treasury officer can raise this issue that in spite of the sanction order, there appears to be overstay.
Lordship, after the sanction order, the bills and all, they have not been produced, forwarded by the CDPOs. They are the DDO. So if they can clarify what steps they are taken, Lordship, then we can initiate, Lordship.
So DDO will say we have already sanctioned it.
No, Lordship, that was in the year 24 and they have not even produced the bill. And then pursuant to that, the petitioner was transferred to Gosaigaon. So now, from what I have been orally instructed, is that they
Where
are
is the sanction order?
Page 33. Page 33.
33.
31 also. 31, 33 and 31.
Once the sanction order is there, what else do we require?
Here, Lordship, the bills have to be presented. Now, the DDO only is not being able. It is the DDO who has to specify regarding the payments. That is the CDPO, Lordship. Once, if their instruction is on board, Lordship, then everything will. Right now, they are resolving the issue of the excess payment.
Yes, get instructions from your CDPO.
Yes, Lordship. That Dhubri, Lordship. They can just clarify.
What is the status of these sanction orders? Why the amount has not been released?
Kindly see one page number
See, if you
29.
can't get instructions, you get them, give details, we'll call them. No, we don't want your interpretation. You get instructions from the officers concerned. If they're unwilling, you call them up. Why are they interfering in the process of delivery of orders? Have you informed the CDPO that instructions are required? When?
This letter,
What is the date?
25 itself, April 25, then the actual also the.
No, on the last, this matter has been there for the last 3 months. You have not informed the CDPO that the instructions are necessary.
No, Lordship, because nobody is submitting, that is why the clarification, if the CDPO clarifies, Lordship, everything will come
You
in.
get instructions from CDPO, we are fixing it on 8th. 8th.
The
All
matter is
instructions,
pending,
otherwise we'll have to direct them to appear.
it is pending in front of the CDPO.
And in terms of the earlier order, Mr. H. Alia, department representing the finance department, submits that all the sanction orders have been shown to have been issued in favor of the writ petitioner. The relevant documents, papers, bills, etc., have not been furnished by the drawing and disbursing officer, namely the CDPO.
Respondent 7.
Of Dhubri.
Yes, respondent number 7. CDPO Debitola Dhubi. So, Mr. D. Bora, Learned State Council, representing the respondents, including the CDPO, submits instruction as to why the papers have not been furnished. We permit Mr. Bora to complete his instructions and apprise the court as to why, in spite of the sanction orders being granted by order dated 6th December. 6th December.
6th December.
In favor of the petitioner, the amount sanctioned has not been released. If no instructions are forthcoming, the court will direct personal appearance of the concerned CDPO. Based on 8th of June.
Pleasure.
In terms of direction passed by this honorable court on 18/3/2026, service of respondent number 3 and 4 has been completed. As of now, service on all the respondents has been completed, Lordship. And pleadings by the private respondent has also been completed, Lordship. However, the state respondent as of yet has not filed their affidavit. Almost 1 year, Lordship.
Is the state here?
Lordship,
What is the challenge here?
Lordship, this is a co-wanted proceeding, Lordship.
Lordship,
Regarding?
respondent number 3 or not? Lordship, some instruction are yet being received by
Who warrant to against who?
It is private respondent number 6, Lordship.
6.
6.
Only 6.
Only 6.
My lord, I am preparing for the respondent number 6, my lord.
You are occupying the post of
My lord, inspector in the Waqf board.
inspector.
My lord, earlier I was, my lord, appointed as the assistant inspector. Thereafter I was promoted, my lord, and now I am holding the charge of inspector. My lord. Now my submission before your lordship today is that, my lord, the respondent number 7 has filed an affidavit, my lord. In that affidavit, my lord, he has supported the stand of the, my lord, petitioner. Therefore, perhaps, my lord, he has to be transposed to the position of a petitioner because he has touched upon my rights also, my lord. And I, my lord, pray that I may be given liberty to file a written, my lord, my affidavit against objection, my lord, against, my lord, the affidavit of the respondent number 7.
Why should we be transposed to a petition?
Why I say because, my lord, being the respondent, my lord, he is not even a pro forma respondent. Being a respondent, my lord, he has supported totally the case of the petitioner and he has come up against me, my lord. He is also a respondent, I am also a respondent. That is why, my lord, I, my lord, crave indulgence, my lord, to file, my lord, my affidavit against his, my lord.
That
Yes,
that we file.
yes, my lord.
But that will What is your claim against respondent 7?
Respondent number, he was the former chairman of the Assam Board of Waqf.
So what is your prayer? What is your claim?
Lordship, in this case, when the
You
appointment
are
was made,
asking for a writ of co-warrant
Lordship.
only against respondent 6.
Against 6, Lordship.
What has 7 got to do?
Lordship, after the last Waqf Board was during the chairmanship of the respondent number 7, thereafter the Waqf Board was disbanded, Lordship. Therefore, the Waqf Board has not been continued. Only the CEO office is continuing the office, Lordship.
You're asking me a very simple question. What is your claim against respondent
We have no
7?
such claims against. Sorry. He has filed his objection, Lordship, citing that clarifying our stand, Lordship. We have no such allegation against him, Lordship.
If you have no claim, then why have you arrayed him as a party?
Since he was the chairman, it was on that protection, Lordship.
So what is the claim? What is the relief that you're seeking against him?
No relief against him, Lordship.
Then why have you arrayed him as a party?
Because since he was the chairman, it was because of that. And since the
You have arrayed him as a party because you know he's going to file an affidavit in your support. Therefore, you have arrayed him. As simple as that.
But Lordship, yes, there are two. Again, the similar. It has also been filed by separate respondent, Lordship, separate petition, Lordship. I'm not saying that. We have not any respondent, Lordship.
In your writ petition, we are asking you, is there any claim against respondent 7?
No, Lordship.
If there is no claim, then
Because
why have you arrayed him as a party?
Since there is a selection committee at that point of time, Lordship, and since he was the chairman, Lordship, and at that time there were certain minutes that has been signed by him, and we have challenged a minute of proceeding, Lordship, during which there is an allegation that while during the proceeding of that meeting was going on, he has left the meeting, Lordship. Thereafter, the same meeting was continued by a different person who signed the entire minutes as the chairman of the state meeting.
So that person, is he arrayed as a party?
No, he has expired, Lordship. That was why we could not arrange him as a said Nasruddinullah. He signed the minutes of that meeting, Lordship, but he has in the meantime he has expired. It is because of since we cannot arrange him in that as a respondent in this case, being here as he has expired. So we have made the erstwhile chairman, Lordship. It is only for this reason he has been arraigned. To bring the light of before the honorable court as the authenticity of those minutes of meeting, Lordship. There is nothing such any other allegation.
File your response. You are appearing for respondent number 3.
In item number 46, I'm on behalf of respondent number 3 and 4, but this number is not receiving the instruction. Document for item number 47, I'm appearing on behalf of respondent number 3 or lodging instructions are yet to be received.
You file because I think you will have your records will reveal as to how the meeting was conducted, who signed it.
And in item 47, the government, which is the Welfare of Minorities Department, they have filed an affidavit. And in that, they have said that the CEO at that time, he was not himself appointed as a CEO of the Assam Board of Law.
Who was the CEO?
Aga Ahmed at that point of time.
Aga, yes. He had superannuated way back in 2014.
That is our
We
main
will
allegation.
examine all that. Third, Mr. A.I. Ali, Learned Counsel for the Petitioner, WPC 2683. And Mr.
MK Chaudhary in 47.
MK Chaudhary, appearing in WPC number subsequent measure.
3714. 3714 of 25.
3714, I wrote the matter. Mr. Chaudhary has entered appearance for respondent number 6 in both.
No, in the other one, I'm not there.
In WPC 2683. And Mr.
S. Kashyap.
S. Kashyap appears for respondent number 3 and 4.
3. Only 3.
S. Kashyap for respondent number 3 in WPC 2683.
3714.
3714. Who's respondent 3 there? Board of Waqf.
The Board of Waqf, till now I have not received their.
You are representing Assam Board of Waqf.
Yes.
So they are arrayed as parties in both the matters.
Yes.
You are appearing for In both the matters.
For respondent number 2. Yes, sir. Back to take instructions.
Item Board of Workup in WPC in both the writ petition. You are appearing for Chief Executive Officer.
It's Riaz.
Oh, respondent number 4. Okay. Okay. MS so-and-so appears for the respondent 4 in WPC 3714 of 25. Mr. PC Day appears for respondent 7 in 2683. The private respondents have filed their affidavit. The counsel for the petitioner seeks liberty to file their objections, rejoin their affidavits. And counsel
not for the
appearing
petitioner, my lord. I am for the
are
respondent
for
number
the
6, my
respondent.
lord.
The
Not rejoinder affidavit in opposition against the affidavit filed by the respondent number 7.
counsel appearing for the respondent number 3 and 4, 6 liberty 3 and private respondent 6 liberty to file their affidavits.
Also, we'll be appearing for respondent 3 and 4.
Huh?
We'll be appearing for respondent number 3 and 4, Lord.
3 and 4.
In first order.
Both the matters.
In first writ petition, it is Assam Board of Cup and respondent number 3, and respondent number 4 is Chief Executive Officer of the Assam Board of Cup.
All right. Yes. Let the matter be listed after 3 weeks.
And briefly obliged.
Lordship. My lord, in these cases, my lord, the Director Health Services filed a affidavit on last 25 May, my lord, 25th May. So we'll file our reply, my lord, by Monday, my lord.
Mr. BK Das, counsel for the petitioners have 6 liberty to file rejoinder affidavit. The affidavit filed by the health department.
Yes.
He submits that will be deferred, be listed after 1 week.
My lord, obliged.
Where made is allowed.
My lord.
Okay.
In this matter, pleadings are complete. Madam may fix the matter in the next day for me.
Submitted that the pleadings in these matters, the matter have been exchanged. Matter be listed for admission hearing the month of July on a date to be fixed by the registrar. MS M. Bhattacharya appears for the State Council, MS P. Sharma for APSC, S. Doctor for Revenue. P. Sharma for Private Respondent 6. Yes. Yes, Mr. Ahmed.
Yes, my lord. My lord, today, my lord, respondent file an additional affidavit in this matter, my lord. So matter may be taken up next week, my lord.
Additional affidavit.
Filed by the respondents, my lord.
Mr. H.R. Ahmed submits that an additional affidavit has been served on the petitioner on him by the Journal CBC. So filed today, he prays for a week's time to complete his instructions. Matter be listed thereafter.
Date may be fixed, my lord.
If you have to fix a date, then it goes to vacation, after vacation.
My
We'll have
lord,
it after vacation.
my lord.
Matter be listed on 17th of July.
Obliged, my lord.
My lord, in this matter, I will need further some time, my lord. The instruction has not come.
Mr. S. Hawk for the petitioner, Mr. R. Or for the PWDs. Many of these period for further time. They made is allowed. This matter again after 3 weeks. Mr. R. K. Talukdar appears for respondent number 5.
I will mention matter, my lord, kindly.
Matter be listed on 17th July.
Okay.
Well, an affidavit has been filed by the government. Well, I have retired 1 year back. My pension could not be processed because my period of suspension was not regularized.
The government has filed an affidavit resolving the issue, my lord. The affidavit, they have said that there were 2 departmental proceedings were pending against me. And one order they have annexed, my lord, saying that it has been dropped. And the other order I have with me, my lord, it says that there was no proceeding, it was.
Very good.
They said that they wrongly took it, my lord. They made a charge, there was no proceeding pending. So accordingly, period of suspension has been regularized. And CDPO has been directed to do the needful.
Hold on.
This has been issued to you,
No, I have, yes, this is also issued to me also.
18th of May.
Yes, sir. Yes. One, they have
Yes.
annexed, this is second.
Yes, Mr.
One we have annexed that which says it is being dropped, and the other my friend has annexed. Let's forward it.
Right.
Which says
Counsel for the parties, the petitioner agreed by the fact that upon superannuation of the petitioner from the post of LDA, the pensionary benefits were not released. Stop is the submission of the counsel for the petitioner that during her entire during her service, the petitioner was placed under suspension with effect from 19/1/1995, and she was under suspension for about 15 years, and no departmental proceeding was initiated against her. Despite repeated representations, the petitioner remained under suspension until 2010. That she was reinstated. On her reinstatement, the respondents did not regularize the suspension period and fixed the pay at the initial stage of the revised pay scale, thereby causing financial prejudice. Stop petitioner demitted her office on superannuation on 31/5/2025. However, the claims for pensionary benefits have not been released. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the respondents have filed an affidavit where an order dated 8th of April 2026 has been enclosed, where it is stated that the departmental proceedings against the petitioner stood dropped. Stop. Subsequent thereto, by the communication dated 18th of May 2026, issued by the Director of Women and Child Development, Assam, a copy of which has been furnished before the court by the counsel for the petitioner, repeats that since it was not possible to draw up departmental proceeding against the petitioner, retired as UDA cum accountant from Sipajar ICDS project, Dorong. As such, his reinstatement is regularized without drawing up departmental proceedings, and the period of his suspension from 27/1/1995 to 19/2/2010 was directed to be treated on duty for all the purposes. So, this copy of this order is kept on the case record. It has been submitted by the petitioner. So, this order specifically treating his period under suspension to be on duty, and the preceding order dated 8th of April 2026, which is enclosed to the affidavit filed by the respondents. The departmental proceedings against the petitioner were dropped, and the period of suspension has been treated to be period on duty as a consequence thereof. there is no hindrance. The department please the claims of pensionary benefits to the petitioner. Accordingly, the respondent authority, more particularly the respondent number 3, CDPO, ICDS Project Sipajhat, Patori Hat, District Dorong, is directed to prepare all necessary papers and forward it to the Office of the Director, Women and Child Development for release of the pensionary papers, whereupon the respondent 2 will expeditiously forward the documents, papers received from respondent 3 to the Office of the Accountant General based on the pensionary benefits along with all other claims raised by the petitioner. So, let this exercise be completed within a period of 60 days from the date of receipt of a certified copy of this. With the above observation, the petition stands closed, disposed. Mr. C.K.S. Burua for State, Mr. A. Burua for Accountant General, Mr. B. Chakraborty for.
Possible.
Yes.
Please, Your Lordship had sought some instructions on the respondent number 4, Your Lordship.
Any instructions?
We have received the instruction. May I just allow to repeat again? The thing
We'll
is,
take it up next week. You have to write down.
I'll file the affidavit also based on this instruction. I'll file an additional affidavit based on the instruction.
File it within 1 week. File it within 1 week. Matter be listed on 19th of June, by which date the State Council submits that you will file an affidavit to bring on record the instructions you received. Mr. R.K. Taluga appears for the accountant based on 19th.
Possible.
Obliged.
I will take up some other day, my lord.
So it will be taken up after the vacation. Matter be listed, department hearing list, month of July.